My name is Jason McIntyre. So happy to be here at the hubcap comedy contest thing that we're doing here. It's funny, it's my first comedy contest, kind of an interesting thing for me. Competing to be the best comedian in the room is competing to be the biggest, loudest person. Who in here, let's compete? Who was held the least as a child? Me, I got that one. I'm fucking big. Happy to be here. I love comedy. You know, last time we did a set here in Moncton, an old woman come up to me afterwards and she was like, Jason, that was just too funny. You were just too funny. Folks, don't fucking worry about that tonight. Okay? Throw it away. Not a fucking chance. No, I seriously love comedy. It brought me all the way here to the big city. Brought me all the way to a big city. Brought me all the way to Moncton. Moncton. Fine. Yeah. Happy to be here. You know, always loved comedy. Always had a deep love for comedy. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing. There's no other profession I'd rather not be making a living at. If I were to, all this fucking shit back here. I'm an improv comic. I'm using objects. You guys hang around. They don't know someone's doing comedy here, I heard. I'm kind of like a comedian that you would order off of Wish.com. I arrive. I'll do some of the things you expect me to do, but then after a few minutes, you're like, oh yeah, cover was $5. That's frugal. That's cheap. No, I adore doing comedy. They say comedy is very easy as long as you have a good personality. That's why this is so grueling for me right now. No, I do adore it. I'll tell you a little bit about me before we really get into things here. My grandfather, this is way taller than I am. I'm going to move that. My grandfather was a milkman.
Yeah.
Not that he delivered it door to door or anything, he was just a big fan of the stuff, you know? He was a big milkman, he was one of the milk guys over there. That's all you need to know about me. For this next joke, I'm going to need a volunteer from the audience, and no one's going to want to do it, so it's going to be you, sir. Can you please come on? Please. All your friends. Everyone, this guy's awesome. If you find my body in the river tonight, this motherfucker, okay? Comedy is very, very stressful. I know that you all look at me and you're like, that's the most hyper-masculine guy. He has got no worries. Actually pretty tense. So what I find really helps me when I'm doing stand-up is I get someone on stage and I get them to hold my hand. And that's all that I do. This is going to be the rest of the set now. You know, a lot of really successful, how you doing? A lot of really successful comedians, they have a shtick. You know what I mean? They have like a thing that you keep coming back to. For example, you are very warm. It's getting slightly arousing. Example of a really classic shtick is Jerry Seinfeld. You know, like he does mundane observations about the minutiae of everyday life, takes something very mundane, makes it very interesting. Another example of a shtick, Robin Williams had cocaine. I don't really have a shtick. You know, I've been doing comedy for 4 years. When I was 6 years old when I started. And I don't know. I got a heckler and he's holding my fucking hand. I don't have a shtick. So what I'd like to do for you tonight, I'd like to try out a couple characters, and we're going to see which one you guys respond to. That's okay with you guys. This first comedian is the really successful comedian who gets stage fright. You know what? This is actually really hard for me to do. Thank you. I didn't plan on doing that until I got up here. I was like, oh. This first character, I got 7 minutes to do it. I spent 5 of them going, this first character is the comedian who gets stage fright only when he makes eye contact with the bartenders. Hey folks, how we doing tonight? First time in New Brunswick here. I caught a hockey game last night, pretty interesting. Saw a team called the St. John's Sea Dogs. Thought to myself, Sea Dogs? I thought dogs were supposed to be on land. I don't know, that's stupid. I'm sorry, that's stupid. Second character, that was supposed to be a punchline. Really, hold on. Second character, this is the comedian who tries to heckle the audience, but doesn't know how that works. Hey guys, how you fuckers doing here tonight? Hey. Yeah, who's gonna get the sting here tonight? Oh, you two over here. You guys a couple? You look very happy. I hope you continue to make each other happy into the future. Boom! No one's off limits tonight. Who's getting it next, folks? You over here? Very symmetrical face. You're beautiful. I'm intimidated.
Fucking got you, roasted, bitch!
Is it just me, or do you guys think that Sigmund Freud must have had a really fucking hot mom? Only way that makes sense. Dude wrote a whole genre of literature about how much he wanted to fuck his mother. My question, do you think that he invited her to the book openings, or... She's in the audience beforehand? That's my son. Afterwards, I just met him. They meet up outside. Sigmund, you know what? You take the keys tonight, bro. I need some air, okay? Sigmund, I am not going to breastfeed you. Shush! That's the first incest joke of the night. We're breaking new ground with my set, folks. You guys do me a favor. If the best part of my waking up ever becomes Folgers in my cup, shoot me in the fucking mouth. This last joke, I'd like to do a little preamble, a little disclaimer. I want to say this right off the bat. I fully support the Make-A-Wish Children's Foundation. Fully support it. That being said, you're telling me not one of those little fuckers that would wish to just not be sick anymore? You got one shot, you're gonna need a Ghostbuster, yeah? I told that joke 2 years ago on stage, and I had a comedian come up to me afterwards, and they say, I never want to work with you again because of that joke. I wish I had a time machine so I can go back and be like, yeah, you know fucking what? 2 years from now, I'm gonna lose the hubcap comedy contest. Thanks.